Hi guys, thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Skin Time TV with Ashley. Whew. I look beat up and this pollen season is doing its magic. It is doing its thing. It's got its little 1-2 on me right now because I just woke up feeling like the scum of the earth. My sinuses are congested, my eyes are miserably itchy. That's why you see like these crazy bags, they just burn, and my face is drying out a little bit because I didn't wash my face last night, which was a terrible mistake. So I decided to do this episode on how I fight my seasonal allergies because I have the worst allergies. I'm probably, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like a 9 because I know that there are people that have like to be in the hospital and things like that. So I feel like I'm borderline. I probably should be on like some breathing things to always like open up my lungs and airways or something. I really do not know. I might be being dramatic, but I'm telling you, my allergies are so bad. So bad that I'm gonna do this episode on it so that anybody that might be suffering like me can just treat it, get ahead of it, and try to prevent it. I feel like if I don't do too much about it and just try to fight through it, I just start to see it in my skin and like the luster of it, and of course I feel it. So this is what I do to get through. Today is day 1 of feeling like, this is horrible. This is horrible. And like the fact that I literally woke up like this, bruh. So I'm about to take a shower because I actually have to go get a wax this morning. So I am starting off with saline. I try to avoid eye drops. I'm not a big like chemical in my eyes type of girly, and the saline solution reduces the itching. So I'll use saline just to like flush anything that might be in it out and run it until I don't feel like my eyes are itchy, and that normally does the trick. And I'll stick with saline solution day and night. I'll just, any time of day that they're itchy, any time of night that they're itchy, but consistently on a day and night basis, kind of like with my skincare routine. So before I get in the shower, I'm about to do that. This is a generic saline solution just from like my local pharmacy. That's all you really need. While I was at it, I went ahead and grabbed my sinus wash. I'm gonna do one of these probably when I get back. I really need to do one this morning, but I have to boil water and all this stuff, so I don't have that kind of time, but I need that kind of time. So as soon as I get back, but going to do my saline solution. Feels so good. I'm just incredibly honored. Oh my gosh, y'all, but this feels so good. Hold on. Okay, so the thing about saline solution, it does not burn. It just feels like cold water in the eyeball. So it is so relieving. And now my nose is starting to run, so I'll blow it. And I'm gonna take a shower. I feel like hot showers help me too. So throwing that one in there. Definitely forgot to blow my nose. Why only tell me? I prefer to blow it before I get in the shower, so it's like they can be as open as possible while I'm like in a hot steamy shower, but I just forgot somehow. It's 9:30 a.m. right now on a Saturday. My wax was at 10 a.m., but she just called to tell me that my esthetician is out with food poisoning, ironically, of all people. And what's crazy is, when I schedule it, I normally say, I can go with anybody. Like, I'll schedule it while I'm there, and I'll be like, yeah, I can go with anybody, I don't care. Let's do it just for this time, this day. But this time I was like, no, I really like her, let me go with her. You see what happens when you pick people? No, kidding, but all that to say, I'm going at 4:30 now, so I have time to do my sinus rinse, and since it's the very beginning of the day, I think I'm gonna do that at the beginning of today and at the end of today, so that I'm not feeling like the way I woke up feeling. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with these seasonal allergies. I rebuke you, allergies. We are about to fight you. But the trick is to stay ahead. So I might need to do reapply my eyeball chapstick, because that's basically what this is. I think it's just, this eye is getting me, hold on. Much better. All right, it is almost 1 p.m. now. I've done a couple things, gone through the day. As you can see, I sound and look a lot better than this morning. Of course, still have like the bags, but my eyes are not itchy, and I don't have like an itchy throat. I'm not congested like I used to, but I definitely left the house to run some errands, and I'm gonna run some more later. So just want to be sure I go ahead and flush so we're not building up everything. I've already boiled the water and add the saline solution, and it's been sitting here since I've ran my errands. I went to go get food, I got the car washed, but it's still a little like warm on the outside, which surprised me. Like when I tell you I got stuff done since the last time you saw me. But I feel like that's a big thing for me. Like congestion is mad crazy. So to make sure that I'm not building up mucus on top of mucus and pollen and all this stuff that's in my sinuses getting agitated, I'm gonna stick to this day and night, kind of like brushing my teeth and washing my face. Burned a little bit. But I'll just keep going back and forth. I don't feel it like in the back of my throat, like I swallowed it or like it went the wrong way. So I don't know why it burned, but it's been a while too. The difference is already night and day, and still got a little bit more to go, about less than half, so. Oh my God. Bruh, I have not tried the IV drip for energy, but this, I want to compare this to that. Like, it's a breath of fresh air. It is literally a breath of fresh air. So I'll do it again tonight, but yes. All I'll do probably for like the rest of the day is just make sure I'm drinking a lot of water, like kind of trying to replace drinking anything else with water during like the bad seasonal time. So I'm definitely drinking Pepsi right now. I just really had a craving for it. I don't even drink dark sodas that much because it breaks me out. Like, I think I'm low-key allergic to chocolate and dark sodas and like caffeine, but who's giving up caffeine, okay? And who's giving up chocolate? And who's giving up sodas when you're craving sodas? Like, I can give it up any other time, but come on. And then sweet tea. But I have noticed that when I reduce my sugar intake, it seems to just be a little bit better overall in the long term when it comes to allergy season. So all that to say, water, water, water. And after this Pepsi, I had to drink a lot of water to make up for the Pepsi. Tea time. Another thing is tea. Tea is super, super helpful to like open my sinuses. There's some teas that people say are like specific for people with allergies, but I haven't started using any of those yet. And I'll probably go shopping and look for some today or this week. But my go-to, sweetened with honey, matcha, with the green tea. That is my go-to. Another thing I'll do along with my tea is like take bee pollen. I've been told that you're supposed to take like a local bee pollen so that you're actually, you know, digesting the pollen that's in your area. But I haven't really looked for specifically Georgia bee pollen, and I can't find my current bee pollen, so it's a dub on both of those things. It's actually the end of the week, so I actually did not make it to the store to get anything like specific tea-wise for my allergies, but there's some things out there, so do your homework, do your research. But I really just love a green tea, and tea in general is just gonna, like I said, open up your sinuses. It's gonna relieve a lot of that pressure, and I just find it super, super soothing and healing. A good green tea just does the trick for me, but there are some specifics out there for actually combating allergies. So definitely look into it, get into it, but I did not this week. I did not prioritize that. One last gem. My girlfriend got me this, one of my good friends. It's a sleep mask, but it applies a lot more pressure than the average sleep mask, in my opinion. I had like a cute little Victoria's Secret one that was like for cute, not for comfort. Didn't even really stay on like that after the band got stretched out. But this one is just really, really good. It has like a real band that you see where you can just really adjust things, and it is not just elastic. And this eye part just puts a lot of pressure on my eyes and my sinus cavities. And when I feel like my eyes are just super swollen or irritated, of course, after I do a saline rinse, I'll sleep with this on. And this relieves a lot of the under eye pressure and all of that like sinus pressure. It helps to relieve that. But then when I wake up, my bags are a lot more under control and not so inflamed. I think another thing I forgot to mention is just always washing your face day and night. Like, I'm about to go wash my face now because I haven't yet, but that pollen cakes up. It cakes up and it gets into all these weird little places that you don't even realize. So washing my face day and night, using my neti pot, using saline solution, wearing an eye mask, drinking waters and teas are all natural ways that I stay ahead of my allergies and combat them. And they are bad for me, guys. You guys saw the first day. It gets worse than that. So when I stay ahead of it, I really see the benefits, and I can really combat it without having to resort to an allergy medicine. So I hope this video really helps you guys. Stay hydrated out there, stay healthy, but of course enjoy the weather. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to also hit the notification bell so you do not miss a single beat when the next episode of Skin Time TV drops. Share this with your friends, family, anyone who has allergies, who wants like a simple way to be able to combat it without having to go to like the antihistamines and the medicines and things like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I need to, I will when it gets really, really bad or it gets really, really crazy, but I find it that if I stay ahead of it and keep these things regular, and when I start to feel a little bad, resorting to my neti pot or resorting to some saline solution when my eyes start to get a little irritated, it really does the trick for me. And just keeping my body flushed with good fluids, teas, waters, avoiding milks and things that are going to build up mucus. Like, honestly, if I stay ahead of it this way, I'm pretty good. Best of luck and happy spring. Bye, guys.